I'm going to try a little, hello, welcome. I'm going to try a little collective. I've done a Virgo reading just now, looking with the camera facing these beautiful mountains. I'm in the Lake District, but I've turned it round, look into those forests behind me, because I've got this really loud noise in my ear, and it was as soon as I think it's, it sounds a bit weird, I think it's coming from the forest, and I think there's something that wants to be expressed around here. The Lovers upside down, the Tower, and the Six of Wands. They just all popped out. Let's see. I think there's a legend around here that these fields on this side of the river could be haunted, and it is strange because as soon as I walked along here, you know, when you walk with people in the day, you don't really notice because you're talking, but on my own in the morning, I am aware of a very loud noise. It could be that it's a kind of energy line in the earth, because I can often hear those. Or it could be, but it feels a bit more insistent. Let's see. Is there anything that you want us to know? Let's cut the deck. What is it that's wanting to... Is there anything that you want us to know? I'm sure it's getting a bit quieter. Is there anything that you need to say? What is it that do you need to... What is the nature? What is it that I'm hearing? Maybe that's a good way of starting. Why? Is it a natural phenomenon? Is it... Or is it something else that's going on? What is it that I'm hearing? The Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, Eight of Wands in the middle is communication. And this would say to me, something is really trying hard to perfect a communication in order to bring a kind of steady energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Or is that the energy of what's wanting to communicate? Let's see. What is it that you want to say? Too many cards. Let's see if they come out again. What is it that you want to say? Six of Wands again. So that came out with the Tower and the Lovers in reverse. Wanting to be acknowledged, wanting to be restored to a status, seen for being brilliant. I wonder whether it's like a kind of fairy kingdom, like wanting to be appreciated. Something popped out when I said that, yeah. And I'd seen that before in the deck, yes. It's like saying, yes. It's like saying, I think that the noise that I'm hearing is the natural world, and it could be because of the forest. That there is a bit of, I don't know, that maybe there's something in the fairy realm. And what I think they're saying is, with the Knight of Pentacles, we've steadily been here working away in the background, but it's kind of time that because there's the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, but it's time that we're elevated in status, that this other realm that has been giving us so much should also be given love back, because it's the card of healing. It's how we're going to get somewhere. It's the card of bright dreams and the stars of Venus, and a beautiful, abundant connection to nature will mean great happiness. I think that's it. I think that nature beings are shouting because they want to be elevated in status. Is that correct? Is that the right message? Is that the right message? Is there anything else you want to say? High-pitched noise. What is trying? Is that the right message that you wanted through? Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So it's sort of a step back from the Eight of Pentacles, working on something that's not quite come to fruition, wondering whether it will, losing a little bit of faith, and then feeling left out. And then the Three of Wands, needing to look further afield, and a whole bunch of cards. So is it that that energy feels as if it's being ignored? Is that what you're saying? Death, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I'm not sure they're meant to come out. Is it that you feel that we are not connecting enough with the fairy realm, with the realm of kind of the elementals? Is that the message? Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah. They're feeling left out in the cold came out again. How can we connect to you more? How can we make you feel seen and heard? Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords in reverse, Queen and King of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Swords. Let's see, I think that was too many to come out. How can we get you into the church, or how can we don't want to go into the church? Is it us that doesn't want to connect, or you that doesn't want to connect? I can imagine you wouldn't want to connect with us elementals because we've proved ourselves not to be great. Is there a way? Is it that you want us to respect and love your environment and leave you alone? Is that what you're after? Is it about being left alone and respected? Please give us, although I feel like with the Five of Pentacles you're wanting to be included, or we need to be included in your world maybe. Please could you clarify? Inspired and in love and enamoured in a youthful way. And the Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. Please give us a clear direction in the way that you would like to be communicated with or not communicated with, or please give us a clear direction about what it is you want, this energy. Please give us a clear direction. Please give us a clear direction. That's too many cards. Please give us a clear direction. There we go. The Eight of Cups, which is walking away from what we've loved, but transforming something without kicking the cups over. So transforming a relationship or a situation. And then the Four of Wands, which is about partnership and stable structures. And I can see the beautiful bridge in the background, which is in the... Which card is it that has got the bridge that I'm thinking of? The Four of Cups, that he refused that cup before. We've now arrived at it. I think what this is saying is if we change the way that we relate to that elemental world, there will be a partnership. But they're not going to accept more communication or reveal more to us until we're more respectful and treat the natural world as the hero of the piece. Yeah, it's a really strong sound in my ear. Is there anything surprising or revealing that you want to tell us, because it's such an urgent noise that you're prepared to share with us, if there are elementals that would be prepared to. It's 1, 2, the world. Oh, it's not the Four of Cups with the oh, it's the Five of Cups, that's right, with the bridge. So we've got the Four of Cups again in the world. It's either saying, no, I don't want to communicate with you in that way, or it's saying, I am trying to communicate with you that way. We try to communicate, the elementals try to communicate with humans all the time, and you don't take the cup. You guys refuse it. And if you did take it, you'd be put in the centre of your world, and the world would be back in balance, like we have in the world card. Everything would be where it is, in perfect culmination and balance. But you're not taking our offers. How might we receive your messages? How can we take the cup? How is it that we can communicate better with you? In what way? The moon. The moon. I kind of wanted to say going out for night walks. That's strange. It's not what the moon means, obviously, but you could. Maybe it's to do with this full moon. Maybe it's going out for night walks and connecting to what's there when our daily life calms down. I mean, it could also mean just meditation in places like this and seeing what comes through to us. I mean, it really is a strong noise, and it's funny that they talk about the haunting of these fields. Is it really a haunting, or is it just a very strong community, elemental community that probably lives in those forests that is wanting to communicate? That somehow makes a bit more sense to me. Anyway, I'm going to spend the rest of the time that I'm here listening out and see, maybe we will continue to have these chats with the elemental world and see if something more comes through. I mean, what we're getting here is meditate, think about nighttime, the moon, grasp the cup we're offering you, because if you can change the way that we have been relating, we will be able to be in partnership. It's a generous energy, and I feel like the messages the elemental world has been trying to communicate really diligently for a very, very long time, and generously, and it's us that aren't able to, and we're the kids outside that, or the people outside that church who aren't being able to enter, because we're not stopping and listening. But there's hope for us to get into partnership still. If we grasp that cup that's being offered to us all the time. And so maybe with, like, when you're, I don't know if you've ever had this experience of that sort of loud noise, maybe it's just not about kind of trying to put into words what's being expressed, but just absorbing that energy and listening to the sound. Yeah, that's what it feels like with the moon. It's like, listen to the sound. Let that tone wash over you, because it's got encoded in it what you need to hear and feel. And you won't necessarily have a kind of directive. It's more, could you just get into the flow of that noise? Could you enter into that world a little bit more? Stop refusing it, stop keeping it out, stop overthinking. Just hear that tone. Let your cells of your body attune to that tone. See where that takes you. Lovely. I'm going to keep trying to communicate with this, and thank you. See you soon. Bye.